On to our guest from West Scotland Darts Academy! Making their legacy comps debut. So, great, welcome to the show, Jamie and Davie. It's great to have you here, it really is.
Yes.
Tell us and tell the viewers about West Scotland Darts Academy, how it started and what obviously it's about.
Do you want to lead on? If you want. I think the two of us were thinking similar lines.
Yeah.
And as usual, we play in different teams, although we're heavily involved with the league, you know, together. One night we're having a chat and we realise that we've both got the sort of same goal. We're trying to get kids into an academy.
Yeah.
We've got a couple of local boys that are, you know, pretty damn impressive.
Yeah.
They were having to travel down to
Irvine. They were travelling down to Irvine.
Brilliant.
You know, to just do an academy, to do their routines with JDC. And then between the two of us, we get our heads together and thought we got a venue, we get, you know, through my contacts, which was handy, your contacts with the JDC, with Target Darts, who have been fantastic. We've got a great affiliation with Target Darts now, which is good.
Brilliant.
And we're now up and running for about 7-8 months.
May.
So you know, so it's going well. We're getting a regular roughly 24 on a Wednesday night, which to be honest is about our limit. So we're actually considering, once we get another couple of bodies on board as coaches, we can look at starting another night, possibly a Thursday night, and we can take more, you know, kids on then. It's boys and girls. We've got 3 girls there just now. Holly, Ailey and Daisy May. They're absolutely phenomenal.
Brilliant.
You know, I mean, for their age, I mean, what, Daisy's 9?
Wow. Daisy's 9, yeah.
9, you know, I think Ailey's 10, Holly's a wee bit older, but not much. You know, and just the standard that they're flying at is incredible.
And it's a big thing, darts at the moment as well.
Massive.
You know, that young lad that won the world champion.
Look Littler, they call it the Look Littler effect.
I think it's sort of, there's been a lot of kids out there that kind of enjoyed darts and enjoyed watching it, but it didn't capture their imagination, and it just needs that catalyst, and it just so happens that Luke was a catalyst. I mean, we've got a young boys sitting watching us tonight. We've got young Mitchell Laurie there.
Yes.
Mitchell kind of came and went and from a very, very young age and liked a wee throw at darts, and I think it was just about 2 years ago he decided he wanted to take it more serious. He's won a World Cup since then. He's won the JDC.
2 years ago.
Rewind. He's won a World Cup.
Won the
Youth Cup.
First Scotland team. It had only been the Netherlands and England that had ever won the JDC World Cup. And then Mitchell, along with his teammates, Logan Gilmer, Sophie McKinley and Kyle Davidson, and they were playing against a team that actually had a young boy by the name of Luke Littler in it. When they won the World Cup.
Yep.
Well done, Sam, well done.
Wow. So to have that obviously happening in Scotland, we know we've got the talent and we've got the kids there, but we just need more of these academies, and it is very, very hard there's probably a lot to expect. We've been quite lucky, obviously through your contacts within the facility side and my contacts within the darting world, that we were able to get up and running, still to a bit of expense to ourselves, but we don't look at it as an expense. We kind of just look at it, it's an investment to me and you. It's an investment.
The two of us have played darts for a good number of years. Just a couple. And I've had so much enjoyment out of it. Like any other sport, you get highs, you get lows, but so much enjoyment out of it. So why not give something back? And that's the way the two of us look on it. And it's not just the two of us. We've got Jamie's wife, Lindsay. I mean, she's a Scottish internationalist herself. She comes along and she coaches as well. We've got our dads there, Jim McDonald. You've got young Aaron who helps out, who's brilliant. He's only young himself.
Which was a great thing for Aaron, because Aaron kind of struggled with his confidence and stuff like that, and
but he's grown massively in that himself.
It's not just about the darts.
That's right.
It's absolutely.
It's about the camaraderie,
absolutely,
the togetherness.
I think it's. I mean, I probably go back to my football coaching days, and I think it's the biggest thing I've ever learned. It was you know yourself, a guy called Martin Miller. I had the pleasure of working with Martin at Celtic. It was one of the best things I ever heard when he's turned around and said it's not about what you teach kids, it's giving them the right environment to learn. And that's massive.
Well, massive.
That's a massive thing for me. Is you can teach them all these things that you want, see, unless it's the right environment, it's the right structure, it's the right surroundings. As
Jed said there, isn't it, as well, it's not just about the actual sport, it's the thing, it's making a better person as well. And you're creating that environment.
Absolutely.
And it needs that. Kids, you know, I was football right enough, and you needed that organisation where you could go in and feel part of it and valued.
And it's structured. On a Wednesday night, it is structured. And I think a big thing for me, and this is what makes it for me, see when the kids are leaving, they've got a smile on their face.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
You must be doing something right.
Oh, definitely.
That's the way I look at it.
And I think the thing I like about it as well is we've got kids of all levels. Obviously we've got kids.
It's open to kids of all.
It's not elite. It's not just elite players. No.
So it's just we've got beginners that are just starting out up to the likes. Obviously we've got Mitchell, we've got Young Owen, Bryceland, we've got Robbie Scott, Jack Kennedy. Jack was an ex-Scotland, SDA Scotland international Jack as well. So we've got kids of all obviously varying abilities. And the great thing, what I love about it is that if you were to come in on a Wednesday night, just when they're all starting out and they're all having a throw at the board, and you didn't know the kids that were the good kids and who was the beginners, you wouldn't know, because they all just laugh and joke about with each other, and it's just all about having that bit of fun. And I think when you can make something fun, kids will learn themselves. See when it becomes a chore and it becomes a hassle, they're not interested. So just that be something to catch their attention, and know that it's, as great as Davie said, we've got the one night just now. We are having to look at a second night, because I think between the two of us, I think we're probably sitting with a waiting list of about 40 to 50 people contacting us.
It's a lot of bodies.
Yeah.
And you can't take them all on a Wednesday night. And we're at a limit there just now.
You don't want to do that, because I think that's where I see it happening with other sport clubs, where not seeing people get greedy, but they think to themselves, I need to cover costs, I need to do this. Well, for all that you're doing that, you're then diluting what you're trying to do. So we've got 6 boards there, we've got 24 kids, there's 4 kids to each board. There's lots of learning they can do. If you start then having it 6, 7, 8 kids to each board, you're diluting it down far too much. And I think all you're doing there is you're basically, you want quality over quantity.
100%.
What's the youngest you go to? Sorry, you're saying there.
9 at the moment.
9?
I think it's 9. I think Evan. Is it Evan?
Evan's 9. Daisy May's 9.
It's unreal.
They're small. So if they go up double top, we've got a couple of wee stools. They can step up as long as they can reach it.
That's what I would need.
That's it. I've not been missing the board at the top, Tony.
No,
and I think that's what the important thing is, because I seem to remember there was videos of Mitchell when he was pretty much as soon as he could walk, he was throwing darts. And we've got other kids out there as well. So,
but I mean, there's kids there that all they did before they came along to the academy was fling a dartboard in the bedroom. You get young Reese, who, you know, he's a local lad in Renfrew. He'd hit 180 since he's, you know, before he started. Right, he's hit 2 in the last 2 weeks. Now, to the likes of Mitchell standard, that's a different standard. But for Reese, that's fantastic. Absolutely, and it shows the improvement that these boys are doing. You know,
friends for life as well. Absolutely, you come across people.
Absolutely.
See, when I think about what some of these kids, I mean, it's not even then further expanded from us. There's probably, I think, 42 weeks out of the year. There's different competitions organised by the Scottish Darts Association and JDC Scotland for these kids to go to. And I just think the memories they're able to create just now. And I think back to, we were talking about it earlier on when I was younger, basically you could play football and that's it. And I think there's so many opportunities for kids out there, but we need to have the right structures and we need to have these places for them to go.
Absolutely, sounds amazing. Tell me this, Tony, see kids in Greenock, they used to practice darts with your picture?
There was a few there, definitely. There was plenty of them,
it'd be Tony down there and Andy Ritchie up here.
That's right,
Right, so there we go. But that's brilliant.
No,
absolutely brilliant.
I
World Cup winner, in it. Honestly, big round of applause for Mitchell again. Yes, well done, young man.
Well
absolutely,
done, son.
honestly, well done. That's talent and a half.